What's up, YouTube? Handlebar Mike here. I got a new phone, so I'm going to try out some videos. See how this phone works. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. But today is 420. It's April 20th, which is a big deal, I guess, to some folks. I personally do not partake in 420 type festivities or I don't smoke pot. I did when I was younger. I don't do it anymore because I just don't like it. I prefer drinking. I understand the process of drinking. I understand the process of getting drunk, opposed to smoking pot. But I always think it's funny as a pipe smoker, some of the looks we get out in public, especially depending on what type of pipe you have. Some people might confuse your tobacco for doing something else. Now, my personal opinion is, even though I don't partake, I don't think that it should be illegal at all. I think it's no worse than throwing my pipe down. Hold on, I'll be right back. Ugh, I'm back. I don't think it's any worse than alcohol. I think it's probably even a little bit better than alcohol as far as I've never seen a stone dude want to fight me in a bar. I've seen plenty of drunk dudes want to fight me in the bar. I think it should be regulated. I think it should be taxed. I think we can make money off it just like we do with alcohol. There's no reason not to. What I don't agree with is the fact that it's currently the same scheduling class as heroin in the federal government's eyes. That makes no friggin' sense. Cocaine is considered less harmful and a less serious drug than heroin is in the federal eyes, in the eyes of the federal government. I think it's ridiculous. And on a state level, I think it's destroying people's lives. Not the pot itself. I think the penalties and the judiciary system that is ingrained around the war on drugs is destroying people's lives. You get caught with a tiny little roach and, less than half a gram or whatever, and it doesn't matter. There's minimum penalties involved. Even if you don't have to do jail time, because you're, for whatever reason, they decide no jail time for you, you go on probation. Probation's expensive as hell. You got to go in for random drug testing. Here in Georgia, it's like $35 every time you get called. It could be once a week. And then on a monthly basis, you have to go in and meet with your parole officer, and that costs money as well. It's very, very expensive to do the parole side of it. And it's a horrible thing because there's folks that screw up. There's folks that can't afford that. And then they do go to jail because of that. And their entire lives can be destroyed because of less than half a gram of pot. Now you might be wondering how I know all this. I have a son who is going through it. And luckily he has the love of a family that has financial means to help him out. But you're out on parole, and he's one of the hardest things. Luckily he's got a job that he's been doing a lot. He's been paying for everything on himself for the most part, except for the initial attorney fees and stuff like that. We've helped him out, but having an employer that understands, hey, I got a call last night. I got to go take a piss test this morning. I'm going to be late. Having an employer that's, hey, I got to go to meet my parole officer, so I'm going to be late. It's a shitty situation over nonsense, over a nonsense issue. And it's not even like you're just on parole from smoking pot, you're on parole. He can't consume alcohol, even though he's legally allowed to. even though it has nothing to do on why he's on parole. It's just ridiculous. It's funny, they don't care about nicotine, though. Like, I was thinking about that. I was like, nicotine's, it's a substance that you can be addicted to that can have mood altering. If you've ever met somebody that is addicted to nicotine and they don't get nicotine, it's definitely mood altering. But nicotine doesn't go in the same class as alcohol when out on probation, which I think is interesting. Oh well. I think it needs to be reformed. I think there's a lot of states that are wising up. I live in Georgia, though, which is a backwoods, idiotic state when it comes to a lot of things, and this is going to be one of those. We did recently pass a bill to allow medical use of oil, but it's illegal to produce the oil in the state, and it's illegal across the state lines with the oil, so how the hell are you supposed to get the oil, even though it's legal? Stupid shit. We're going to be one of the last states, I'm sure, that ever kind of legalizes or decriminalizes it, I'll tell you that. Oh well. This has been a camera test, guys. That's what this started out as. But I guess the date inspired me to go on a little rant. Alright guys, hopefully you don't have any issues. Pack a bowl, light it up, burn it down, relax, enjoy! Don't forget, I'll see you guys online next time. Have a great rest of the day.